Welcome back. Welcome back. Look at the smile on my face. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Red Divide. United, Liverpool. Some questionable results maybe this weekend.
Yeah, can't believe United got a result.
Still the undefeated 2024 boys. We're here still. We're here.
Well, you've only played five games in 2024, so it's. I can understand why you're undefeated.
You sound salty. Are you undefeated in 24?
Unfortunately, not.
I didn't think so.
but we did play 7 games.
Okay.
You
That's
played
cute.
4 games. You played 4 games in Jan and Feb. We played 7 games.
Yeah. You guys
So
must be composed.
yeah, you know what I mean. The odds are much better for you because you played less games, right? So
No, you must just be composed. Take
Don't
it
get
easy.
carried
Don't
away.
rush things. Don't rush things. Don't try to play too many games. Take it easy. One game at a time, and then you can stay undefeated like us. Anyway, so Marcus, I remember before this weekend on our last video, you had the audacity to tell me that you can't wait for the next podcast because you think that it's going to be a loss for United and a win for Liverpool.
That's right. Look how that's come to bite me in the arse.
And I said to you, the chances are greater that Liverpool will lose, seeing as you're playing away from home against a top 4, opponent. So just let's delve into that a bit. Let us know. So what happened?
So Marcus, before I address all of these questions, right? You are right in what you said. I'm eating humble pie right now, shall I say?
Yeah.
I was confident going into the game. I did say that I was a little bit nervy, but in my heart, I always want United to lose. So that comes from a good place when I said that. And
a good place.
Unfortunately, a good place. Unfortunately, you know what? United got the result. West Ham had more shots than you, but you guys finished. You guys were clinical. And that was a difference in your game this week than past games.
How's this guy deflecting to United game? We'll get into my game. Let's talk about your game.
Yeah.
Where did it all go wrong?
I thought I could sway you towards your game, but you brought me back to where you want me right now. What can I say? Tough game going away to Arsenal. I knew it was always going to be a difficult game. I knew that they would probably start well, and that's exactly what they did. First off, in all fairness, we couldn't even get out of third gear. We weren't at the races. Arsenal, were enjoying most of the ball and had more chances, so to speak. The one chance where they scored the goal almost looked like training ground movement where Havertz just waltzed into the space, took the shot pretty much at Ellison. Hit him in the chest, fell straight for Saka, 1-0. We had a shot after that, Gapco, didn't even get it on target. And they pretty much enjoyed the first half and did what they want to do. I mean, luckily, we kept on pressing, which helped us a lot, and it's helped us throughout the whole season. And we managed to create an incident where they became a little bit complacent at the back, and Diaz snuck in, put his foot in there. It hit the defender's arm, went in, 1-1, going into the break. I would have taken it because they were on top. But in the second half, we came out, we showed character. We had more of the ball, we had more of the play. But again, we couldn't have any shots on target. We finished that game with 1 shot on target, and you don't win games if you only have 1 shot on target. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, even your goal wasn't even a shot on target.
That's what I'm saying. We got a little bit fortunate. He got his toe poked in there, hand went in. But then, massive error between Virgil and Ellison. Poor communication. And the thing is, when I look back at it, Virgil had time to actually jump and header it back to Ellison. Martinelli was to his left, at least a meter away from him. He could have easily out-jumped Martinelli and got the header to Ellison. But, miscommunication. Ellison came out like he thought Virgil was going to kick it, but he didn't, and he tried to kick it, flapped it, missed it completely. Ball fell to Martinelli, 2-1.
Simple finish. You'll never score an easier goal.
The easier goal, the most easiest goal of his career. And, towards the end of the game, we were still in the game, still creating chances, but not hitting the target. And then Konate getting sent off, second yellow, stupid foul. But, it is what it is. And, in extra time, we were caught out again on the touchline. Trossard turned Elliott like he was
Inside
stuck
out.
like a statue. Elliott doesn't have the pace to get back. He ran all the way down the line towards the goal. He took a shot, deflected off Virgil's boots, straight through Alisson's legs, and boom, game over. Right through his legs. Alisson doesn't usually get beaten from those type of situations, but he did. Not the best performance. Just goes to show some of our superstars are actually human, and we have to rally behind them. And oh, my cuz, now you're talking cuck. Come on.
Talk this about Van Dijk. Quite a game he had, eh?
Yeah, between Van Dijk and Alisson, they didn't have the best day at the races, to be fair.
And these are your two stalwarts. These are your two, machines at the back that really served you well. This is what I said at the beginning of the season. Is look, it's only one game, but those two would not make those mistakes 3-4 years ago. That would not have happened.
Rightly so. You have a point.
They're both slowing down a bit. They're both getting a little bit older. They're no longer at the peak of their powers, and that's what I said at the beginning of the season, and I'm going to stick by that. To me, it still looks that way.
Look, I agree. They're not younger, and they're not 100% at their peak like they used to be, but they're still great players. In all fairness to both of them,
good players. It's not great. They're Liverpool.
Great players. They've won Champions League. They've won the league. They've won everything on offer. They're great players. They've written their names in history. Let's just bring things into context, right? We've been consistent for most of the season. January we played 7 games. February we've only had 1. That's 8 games. In such a short succession.
Sounds like you're ready to make some excuses.
No, I'm not looking for excuses, Marcus. In all fairness, we gave Chelsea 4. We gave Norwich 5.
We gave Chelsea 4.
Bournemouth,
that's very easy.
We gave Bournemouth 4 as well. We gave Arsenal 2. We gave Newcastle 4, in that time. So, we've been consistent, and, our boys didn't play the greatest football. And to be fair, we got beat. It was probably a justified result for Arsenal. I don't like admitting it, but it is what it is. Individual errors crept in the game, and we dropped 3 points. And it's sad to see.
This is going to be your first test. And how did you do? Miserably.
In terms of the competition, Arsenal probably is the strongest test. But going back, we've played 8 games in a month, Marcus. You know what I mean? We're having to rotate players all the time.
That's part and parcel. Yeah, but I said to you, since Salah left, you guys have had a somewhat doable, run. It hasn't been too crazy. You haven't played United, City, Arsenal, combined Brighton, Newcastle all in one. You've had some pretty decent games. You've had 1 or 2 not bad games. You've had Newcastle, which haven't played well the last month or so. Chelsea, that even United, who haven't been playing well the past couple of months, beat. So, yeah, it's your first true test, your first top 4 contender since Salah has been out. You got absolutely slapped. So
I won't go that far to say it as a slap. Let's not push your luck here. We were not at the races, to be fair. We didn't play our natural game. I think if we played half of our game, we probably would have got a result against Arsenal, to be fair.
Yeah.
Even though we were cuck, we were still in the game right up until the end. Not shooting on goals was probably our biggest downfall, but it is what it is. You can't always be at the top of your peak and win every game. And yes, I'm eating humble pie. I was hoping United would lose. We ended up losing. And it just goes to show that the title race is right up there. It's up for the grabs. City winning today, Arsenal winning yesterday. It's close, you know what I mean? So we put that behind us and we look forward to the next game. That's all we can do.
The problem here is that you have now fueled the fire of all the delusional Arsenal fans, and I think they've won the league in February. So yeah, it's a problem. So shot for that. So the fantasy group now is back to pure delusion. Arsenal fans in their element, couldn't be happier, thinking that they're about to lift the league.
That's about
Big
right.
title, so yeah.
The
Anyway,
thing is,
at least
the thing is, it's not even Liverpool doing that. They've always been like that. They just go really quiet when the results don't go their way. And as soon as they get one big result, they're back in force again. So nothing to do with Liverpool. It's just their main characteristics, my cuz.
no, well, you guys are a so-so team, you know. So when they beat you guys, they talk a lot.
Yeah.
But these things happen. Anyway, on to the game of the weekend.
Yeah,
The
City.
mighty United.
1-3-1.
Man, boy, oh boy. So I had to talk over you there before you could say something.
Yeah, I saw you. You beat me to it.
Yeah. So how much of the United game did you watch?
I watched probably 60 odd minutes. You guys actually played well, but in all fairness, so did West Ham. The difference, is you took your chances. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I think
not just
Hojlund.
that.
I think
We had
Hojlund.
quality chances, and we took them. West Ham, a lot of they had one or two really good chances, like that the low block. Jeez, that was
How did he get back for that?
Flying across like that. Jeez.
I don't know how he got back for that. That was absolutely amazing defending.
Yeah, that was amazing. He's really, really doing well, Delo. So that was great. Onana had a reaction saved, which I was quite impressed with, considering his recent form. And then a lot of the other ones, they scarred them, and they were taking shots from distance. And Ward-Prowse, his free kick hit the wall. You know, so they all counting those as shots. So it looks like they have a lot more chances than us, but not high quality. So yeah, but I mean, really good game. In the beginning, the first half was a bit of back and forth. It was good, and United just really finished well. We still now and again still make the wrong decision in the final third, which takes some time. These three youngsters, you know, they're all going to take some time to get to know each other, and you know, even with Rashford in there,
hopefully it takes a long time.
The other three, they're still finding, you know, their groove with each other. And sooner or later, they'll have that telepathic vibe going, and they'll be able to know which guy prefers, and you know where to put the ball for him. And it takes time, but they'll be there. But that picture, which I'll probably make as our thumbnail, three youngsters sitting on the boards there. That's the future of Manchester United right there. Hojlund, Mainu, and Garnacho. That was amazing. So yeah, really nice to see. Glad for Hojlund. He's now scored 4 consecutive goals. He's under 21. Well, I guess his birthday was yesterday. Cracked a goal on his 21st as well. Garnacho, fighting
He's
spirit.
Been scoring goals, eh?
He's been scoring. He's been in the action. He's been assisting. Just needs to bulk up a bit, because every now and again it looks like they push him off the ball a little bit easy.
Yeah.
But speedy, talented, has the hunger. So no, very happy. That's what it's all about. Mainu with another quality, you know, top draw performance. So composed, chilled. Did really, really well. Casemiro had a really good game. Can't fault any of the players really. Even Maguire, you know, I'm not screaming and shouting every game. He had a good game. He had one error which could have led to a goal, but otherwise,
that's a ball really over the top where Bowen took the ball on his chest and Dalot put the block in. Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, man, the really good game. Only bad things come from that game was Licha Martinez. Unfortunately,
looks like a knee.
He's out for 8 weeks.
Oof.
Yeah, he's out for 8 weeks. So to me, him being back has led to us being a little more solid at the back, us playing better going forward, us scoring more goals. We've now scored 11 goals in 3 games, which before that, I think we probably took 3 months to score 11 goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been shocking. I think we still have a goal difference is still, it's a joke.
Is it 0 now?
Yeah, versus or -1. I didn't quite pay attention to that. All I know is we're still nowhere near anyone in the top 10, goal difference wise. So we got to sort that out. You don't challenge for the league or top 4 or anything with a negative or 0 goal difference when you're more than halfway through the season.
That's for sure.
Magnifies what our issues have been. We've not been able to score. We're not been able to, get goals very easily. Hojlund young, finding his feet, and young attack. Anthony not playing well this season. Rashford also hasn't played too well this season. Starting to find some form now, but yeah, really, really nice finish. The previous week against Wolves, but yeah, just got to keep it going. Now it's time to start being consistent. That's how you get up that log, So just got to keep it going. Build on this. We play Villa next, which will be
hopefully you lose there,
but,
because you've gone four wins out of 5. So hopefully Villa changes that and you can stop this consistency.
Easy, Tiger. Easy. Worry about your team, man. Leave us undefeated, guys, in 2024. We got our thing going. Worry about yourself.
That's such a remarkable joke that you can only rely on undefeated. Because you're actually doing nothing more than that. What you're in the FA Cup, and I think you're fighting for 7 or 6. Hey, what's wrong with you? Leave that stat alone. You're going to lose against Villa, and then you can't come.
Because you can't say that. Don't be upset because you don't have that stat.
I never once said that, even before that.
Oh, good.
Because we've been winning. You see, it's a winning mentality. Because I have that mentality, I don't have to come with this back and forth stories.
So what happened last season when you were so terrible? Where was that mentality?
We were terrible. I admitted it. Okay. I said it. I put my hand up and I said, the boys, cuz, they look tired. They can't press like they used to. These oaks look burnt out. I owned it. Yeah, he is. If he says he's burnt out, you gotta go with what he says and respect that. What the man has done for the club, I'll never hold anything against him.
Can't knock that. He's done absolute miracles with Liverpool. So I'm glad to see that he's leaving. Couldn't be happier. But that was awesome. Another great weekend, especially for United. Couple more goals. I think we've now scored, like I said, 11 in 3 games. Long may that continue. Happy for Hojlund, who's now on a streak, 4 games. Let him keep going. Things are slowly starting to fall into place. That's why I'm so disappointed about Martinez's injury. But if Maguire can play like he played on the weekend, and Varane's fit.
And what a luxury to bring Varane on for him as well.
For sure. Lindelof's now fit again, so that's good to see. Shaw's playing well. Delo, playing amazing. So the back line is sort of there. Onana, he looked a lot better yesterday. So maybe it's because you can trust the back 4,
in front of him.
Feels he's got some solid guys in front of him. I don't know.
Yeah, probably feels more better.
So more of that, more of Case making those interceptions, which led to that first goal. Amazing interception that.
It's his experience. He reads the game.
100%. Get Bruno on the ball. Get Mainu there doing his thing. Mr. Composed himself, the youngster, the teenager.
He's too good for United, that boy, eh?
And
seriously,
just our attack. Keep improving on our attack, and man, I think we will be okay. Just got to keep going, one game at a time. I'm not going to get too excited.
Marcus, it's good to see you excited for a change, because this.
I'm not excited.
This season, or shall I say, this season of the Red Divide, it hasn't been the most fun and entertaining one for you. Most of the time you haven't really had. You haven't had much positive things to talk about. So it's good to see you with a smile on your face. But for our viewers, hopefully that's not going to happen next week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Villa sneak in there and just change these stats and make you.
We have to beat Villa.
You have to. It's a must-win game.
We're 8 points off them and 6 off Spurs, so we have to beat Villa.
Yeah.
Just to get back in that conversation. It's going to be difficult, but hey, it's in our hands. Just keep going,
That's it. If you guys keep on winning and the results go right for you, anything can happen.
Sneak into that top 4. Who knows?
Hopefully not. But it's in your hands.
Yeah, it is. Thank God. Well, my cuz, it's been good to see you today.
Great to eat humble pie.
I couldn't wait to have a chat with you after yesterday's game. Wish you could have done this sooner, because man, I wanted to see that emotion on you. Today you look a little more chilled.
That's not
yesterday,
That wouldn't be good for anyone.
Yeah, no. Well, awesome, my cuz.
Okay. I'll see you in the next episode, cuz.
Definitely, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for
Cheers.
joining us. See ya.
See you later.
Ciao.